Hi guys, welcome to another week and another stream. I'm a little bit late today, but I didn't make it earlier, so I'm sorry for those who waited for the stream. But yeah, now I'm live and I had, I think, a good qualifying lap on this week's combo. We are in the Toyota 86 around the Nordschleife. And yeah, let's see how this goes. Hi Peppy, ja, das Ganze war noch die Voreinstellung von letzten Woche, hab's gerade aktualisiert. Ich habe leider kein OBS oder sonstiges, um die Streams im Vorhinein zu bearbeiten, deshalb kann ich den Namen erst ändern, wenn ich schon live auf YouTube bin. So, guys, there's still the wrong headline in my stream, the wrong name. When you refresh the page, I think everything should be fine. So here we go for the first race. We are on P2. Like I said, this qualifying lap wasn't too bad. I think my optimum at the moment after like 3 laps would be somewhere in low 823, so around the top 10 times. So, let's see how this first race goes. Fuel and tires are ×3 and ×5. I think that should be enough to make it a no-stopper. Moin Leute, jo danke. Mal gucken, ob es mit etwas Glück klappt, hier auf die 1 zu fahren. Some wheel spin at the start. Think I need to do a little less throttle. Get a better start for the next race. This thing should handle quite similar to the qualifying setup, even with fuel on and tire wear. So I hope I don't need too long to find my rhythm. Like I said, I did about 3 or 4 laps for qualifying. You see we got 100 kilometers on the clock. Bought this car fresh on this account. And I'm really happy we're at Nordschleife again. Really love this track for daily races. Yeah, this thing feels so completely different to the Lewis Hamilton challenge I did for the last days. Nice to drive some N car after this massive understeering Mercedes AMG GR3. I think the Toyota handles quite well, but yeah, it's a bit too slow around the Nordschleife, I think, in N200. Maybe this thing with some more tuning and N300 or N400 would be a really nice race. I think I should try second gear through the carousel the next time. Lost a lot of time in this one corner. A little bit too far. Oh, but I won't get a penalty for this. Oh my god, this car feels so slow in this long straight. Makes the straight so long. And guy behind me got some slipstream. Think he will get us somewhere at the end. Not a perfect first lap, many small mistakes. Also the reason why we're 8 seconds behind the leader. This first race won't be super exciting. Yeah, we're somewhere far away from the leader. Okay, P3 is right behind us. I think I can make this gap bigger to pay P3. If I get some good nice sectors. I think slipstream range is about 1.5 seconds with those cars. So I think guy behind us is still in slipstream range. Contest guy in front. Unbelievable performance. Super fast and super consistent. Okay, this was too much throttle in second gear. Lost a lot of time there. Need to get a little more space between me and P3. But I think that's still too close for the final straight. Let's see if this 1.1 seconds are enough. Oh my god, he's getting closer. Ah no, making the same mistake as he did last lap. I know. Ah, damn it. One mistake on the last corner. Braked super late. A little bit too late for this last corner. Yeah, this was a bit unlucky. Oh my god, this was... yeah, not a perfect ending. This guy up front was just too fast. Yeah, it really looks like second account of or third account of Daniel Holland. Hi Mali, alles gut heute. Bin nur ein bisschen später dran. So his best lap was 8:23.9 and this in race with full fuel and tire wear. It's just crazy. RAD, falls du noch da bist. Wie man an meinem Jahrgang erkennen kann, 1990. Von daher kurz vor der 30, wenn dir das passt. Hi Video Games King. So this was our first race. Better than most other first races we had. But yeah, unlucky finish. I don't know why, but this week seems to be a little bit boring. It's just differences on the Nordschleife are so huge, and I don't know why, but there's no real close racing so far. Okay, the thing is, we can't improve our qualifying lap between the races. I think time is just too short. So there are like 5 to 7 minutes between each race, which we have to wait. Let's see those top 10 times. I'm not sure what this guy did, but I think there's some glitch or track limit exploit which he uses, because I can't believe someone is 4 seconds faster than second place. Here's Conte on P5 on the European rankings, but from his race pace I think he can be even faster. Okay, Steve Gaming, danke für die Info. Servus auch von mir. So I think the good thing with those long waiting times is can relax a little bit between the races, talk to you guys, answer some questions. I don't have to try to improve my lap between each race, my qualifying lap. Blues Bruder, wie sieht's denn bei dir aus mit der Quali-Zeit bisher, wenn du von solchen Zeiten träumst? Yeah, Bob, that's also something I say, I think, nearly every week. We had this N200 combo on the Nordschleife, I think at least 5 or 6 times within the last 2 years, and always in weekly race C. But I can't even remember we had one N600 or something like this around the Nordschleife. We had a Porsche once, I think in N500, but there was never a higher N-Class race around the Nordschleife. Ja, Steve, alles bestens. Und bei dir, wie lief's mit der Hamilton Challenge? Nicht nur an dich die Frage, an alle anderen, die es auch gekauft haben. Hi Norbert, alias Power Booster. Yes, it's Nürburgring again. And it's N200. This feels really similar to the Mitsubishi Evo combo we had several times. I'm sorry I didn't see the Formula 1 race yesterday. I was on some Christmas market. Germans know what this is. Don't know if there's something similar in other countries. So for those who struggle with these lap times, just watch the stream and you'll see the line is really similar in qualifying and in race. So you can adapt the same braking points, the same line, the same corner speeds. It's nearly one-to-one the same. Hi Q-Bara GTR. Hope you get a nice race. Ja, Steve, Big Willow war bei mir auch das Problem, aber eigentlich hauptsächlich, weil ich mit der Strecke überhaupt nicht klarkomme. Und ich glaube, im letzten Jahr außer der Streckenerfahrung nicht einmal drauf gefahren bin. Und deshalb ging es bei mir ungefähr 4 Stunden, bis ich die verdiamantet habe. Aber jetzt auf dem zweiten Account ging es dann doch recht schnell. Also ich glaube, beim zweiten Versuch waren es dann noch 20 Minuten, nachdem ich mal raus hatte, wie das Ganze funktioniert. Okay, again, not the best start. I think I need to practice those. So we have to try now to break the slipstream as early as possible, so we won't be under attack after the first lap or at the end of the first lap. So problem when you're going into this race from pole, those long flat out full throttle sectors are right at the beginning, and so it's hard to escape your opponents, and you see he's coming closer and closer on this long straight. Oh, there's huge crash behind us. P2 and P3 are out. I think this guy, haven't seen it, just a small glimpse in the mirror. I think he tried to overtake or he braked too late. And they're both off. Oh my god. I was on 2 wheels. Yeah, that's good for our position, so we got this little gap to P2 now, more than 2 seconds. Maybe not the most interesting for you, because I think the second place would have given us a good challenge again through this race. Okay, maybe instead of trying to get a nearly perfect qualifying lap, this would have been more interesting if I went on a starting last challenge for this one. But I think overtaking is really a problem in this class. As long as there are no big mistakes by the guys in front, you lose a lot of time because there's just not enough space to overtake clean here around the Nordschleife. So I thought we get a little more challenge at the front from other top drivers. Maybe not as good as the Italian guy in the last race, but some on our pace, so we can have some nice race with some slipstream fights and so on. But let's see if it gets closer during the next races. Like I said, if you struggle with setting a good lap time around the Nordschleife, just watch this. Watch the line I take and also my throttle and brake inputs. So maybe this will help some of you. Because this Toyota, it drives well, feels good, got a good control for this car, but yeah, racing it isn't the most exciting thing. I think this thing would be better on a short track or shorter track, maybe Suzuka, maybe Fuji or Spa. Also would be good. Maybe Willow. I think I got a real Willow fan after doing the thing in hot lap for the Hamilton challenge for about 4 hours, I think. There are always a couple of tracks in every Gran Turismo game I hate so much I really even don't want to learn them, and one of them was Willow. Another one would be the Alsace village. Never done an online race there, as I even suck in the qualifying mode. So there have been other tracks in games before, but I think from now, because I was forced to do the Willow thing and I was forced to do it really good and not just on the gold level for the track experience, I think I like this track, at least for qualifying or for hot lapping. So I'm waiting for some daily races on this so I can use the knowledge I gained through this Hamilton challenge. So I think this looks like an relaxing tourist drive cruise at the moment. That's also the reason why I can talk so much during the race. When I've got those super intense races where I need 100% of my concentration, it's almost impossible for me to talk while I'm driving. But in this case, too bad I can't read the chat at the moment. Really want to know what you're talking about, but I'll check this after the race, and maybe if the next race gets similar to this one, give me some topics I can talk to keep you entertained for the next 20 minutes or the next 60 minutes. Just thought about how they could make those weekly races more entertaining. Maybe it would be fun if they just make some random lottery, for example, where they put all their cars in and all the tracks, and this gets shuffled from week to week without any human deciding, oh, we need this combo, we need that combo. Maybe there would be, or I'm sure there would be more variety than we got at recent weekly races, at recent combos. Or just put some classes in this thing, so anything from N200 to Group 1, and just let it randomly decide which combo we have for the next week. Because there don't have the number at the moment. I think there are between 250 and 300 cars at the moment in the game, and we always do the same races in the same cars. Okay, this one is new, it's the special edition car, but we had not only some, we had a lot of weekly races in the normal Toyota 86. I think most of them were on Tsukuba. But we've seen this several times, and yeah, Nordschleife could be so much more interesting in different combos and with faster cars to make it a challenge, because like I said, this one is just a tourist drive cruise for me, and I think for most other experienced Nordschleife drivers this isn't a big problem. So only the last long straight and the last two corners. We're 7 seconds faster than our last lap, so 8:27. On this one. I think that's, yeah, pretty close to the maximum we can achieve here. Maybe one race below the 17-minute mark would be really cool. So I have to go through the chat. You wrote a lot. Have to check this now. Hi Muffin Man, yes, I do use left foot braking. I still got the lead pedals, but yeah, little spoiler. I've ordered the Club Sport CSP Volume 3 pedals on the Black Friday deal from Fanatec, and they will be here in the next days, so yeah, I'm quite excited about that. and yeah, I will let you know how those pedals work and if I can get faster with them, with the load cell brake and so on. So this will be something for the next days. Yeah, and to mix, I think going back to daily races would also be nice. So daily races with more variety of cars. X Square, yes, I think this week's races are a bit boring. Oh. What do we have? Group 3 on Interlagos, yeah, Group 4 on Autopolis. We know on Autopolis there isn't much, yeah, there aren't many possibilities to overtake, so this is a pretty static race. Interlagos, I really don't like this track to race on. Oh no, it's not I don't like it, it's I it's okay, but it's none of my favorite. Nordschleife is cool, but you see, first two races we had were quite boring. The first one, with the unlucky ending, this was the only thing why this was a bit exciting. Yeah, and to mix, this was the top split race. Hi Marius. It's that guy Ash. I think Gran Turismo is a good start to get into racing because it's not a hardcore sim, so you can also drive this with controller and still be competitive. And I think it's perfect in case of having fun while driving. When I do other sims like Assetto Corsa, I don't enjoy the driving so much as I do it in Gran Turismo. So I think it's the perfect sim to start because it's so realistic that you have to use the real racing driver skills, and you have to, yeah, what you learn, you can adapt a lot from the real racing, and also you can give back a lot from your Gran Turismo experience to real racing, for example to go-karting. I never drove a go-kart before I was 18, and then I had, I think, 2 or 3 goes on a go-kart track, and after that I was pretty fast and even went on a tourney where I think there were about 40 people in this tourney, and I won this go-karting tourney. This has been, I think, 8 or 9 years ago, and I won this even I didn't had so much training in the real go-kart, but I was able to adapt all my Gran Turismo knowledge and things like that. So I think Gran Turismo is a good start for sim racing. Yeah, what to say? You can. What I wanted to say is you get all the basics you need for sim racing. So that's the best thing about Gran Turismo, and I think it's also why things like GT Academy are or were so successful. The program ended. Maybe there will be something similar in the future. Yeah, David Perrelli, he's also really good at both real racing and Gran Turismo. This shows how close these things are together. Steve Gaming, wenn du noch hier bist und noch zuschaust, da geht noch was. Yeah, but I think Igor Fraga, he's kind of special because he went from real racing to Gran Turismo more, I think. Of course, he practiced in Gran Turismo when he was young, but he's more the real racer, and you see he won the Sim Racing World Cup, so to say. What was the exactly name? Can't remember it. World's Best Gamer, I think, or was it a McLaren competition? Yeah, what I want to say, the one where you had to drive different games and also in the real car, and he won the thing because he can adapt so extremely fast to new physics and stuff like that. That's what makes him so fast. And you can put him in every game and give him a couple of hours to train for this, and he will be right at the top of this game. That's what make guys like him special. So we're ready for our next race. We're on the pole position again. You see there's one B driver in this lobby, so what I expected, there aren't too many people who want to go into this weekly race. So the lobbies are pretty weak. If you're an 8th driver, come and join us. Okay, here we go.
working.
In Iras, I think we had the same guy in our first race on the stream. It was an Italian guy with a 821. Yeah, X Squared, go for it. Create a European account and race with us. It's no big deal. I've had on the PS3, I think it was, I had a Japanese account just to play the Gran Turismo demo a few days ahead from everyone else, or I don't know if it was, there was a Gran Turismo 5 demo which was only available in Japanese or in Japan, or it was there a few days ahead from the European store, and this was the reason why I created the Japanese account. Was a bit difficult, but there were some instruction pages on the internet how to do this, so even I didn't understand what was on the screen, I managed to create this account, so there's no problem in creating an alternate account on a different region. So Spanish guy right behind us, just because of the slipstream. Oh, this guy lags a lot. I hope he won't crash into us just because of the lag. Okay, one more thing about creating a new account. I think it's now a good point if you want to go for a new account and you're fast enough to get at least gold easily on all those Hamilton challenges. If you can get diamond, even better. If you want to start a new account, you can use the download on the second account also. Don't have to pay extra money, and so it's really easy. Just create a new account, get into those challenges, drive them for a few hours, and you got enough money to buy every car you need. You don't have to grind or something to get your new account on a decent level. So of course you have to do some online races to get an online ranking, to get a good driver rating, but you don't need to grind for money just because you don't have a Group 1 car, for example. If there's Group 1 cars required 1 week. So you can basically skip the whole single player mode just do this Hamilton challenge, and you're good enough. You've got enough money to drive whatever you want after that in the online races. Basically, that's one thing I missed for a long time in Gran Turismo, and I wish this, would have been, or not this, something like this would have been implemented in the game long time before, because the whole GT mode was only about grinding from the beginning. It wasn't so much, it didn't depend on your skill level. If you can advance in the game pretty fast, it was only time to consume. If you wanted to have those 20 million cars, it didn't really matter if you were Mick Hizala or if you were some average B rating driver. It took almost the same time to get to this car, and now we got a challenge where skill really matters. So maybe it's just my opinion, because I'm lucky enough to be one of the top guys, but I think that's something they should have done to the game a long time before, that there are challenges where you can get a higher output or much higher output when you make it harder. So even if you do those arcade races or those custom races where you can race with a much slower car against faster cars, you won't get a good payout from these. Extra, yes, the Hamilton download only pays out once, but in total you can get 140 millions for this if you diamond all challenges. So you get 1 million for gold time, 2 million for diamond time, so gold plus 1 million if you beat it on diamond the next time. And after you got 20 golds, you get 20 million extra, so you earn 20 millions, and then you get 20 millions extra and get the cap raised to 100 million, and then you got those 40 millions on your account, spend them on some cars, and if you get diamond after that, you can earn additional 100 millions. Oh, I'm sorry, you get 10 millions for the 10 gold times and 20 million additional, so it's 30 millions you can spend after golding everything. So if anyone does this challenge, also if you get diamond easy, or let's say compared easy, let one of them golded, so you can get the gold reward first, but and after that gold diamond your last gold lap, and you'll get additional 100 million. So it's really a good payout for, yeah, let's say a couple of hours for top players. I think the best grind is somewhere about 2 or 2.5 million credits per hour. So if you get those 100 millions, that's worth about 40 hours of pure grinding, doing something like Monza in the Group 1 or Lassard in the old-timer cars. I think if you see the 8 euros from this point of view, it's good invested money, because you save a lot of time you have to grind in the game. But of course only for those who can really achieve these times. For everyone else, I think it's good to learn the tracks and learn to get better on them, because as long as there's someone faster than you and you can watch them and see where they are faster, you have always something to go for. And maybe it's not only me, and also other people get motivated by this really good. So don't know, I've got something like a high score gene maybe. When I see that someone 1/10 ahead, I try to get him, and I try it again and again until I'm faster. So maybe that's the thing you need to get better at this game. And so the Hamilton Challenge is good for everyone who wants to get better. And at the end you get additional motivation for the rewards, and not only doing time trials for nothing. So it's up to everyone to go into this daily race, for example, and try to get a good qualifying lap as possible. Try it over and over again, but the game simply doesn't give you higher payout if you're 1 second faster, or if you're 2 seconds faster. It doesn't matter in case of credits, etc. And so on the Hamilton Challenge this really matters. And one more thing about those Hamilton challenges, at the moment, like I said, I'm doing this again on my second account, on this account, on my YouTube account, and I'm not just only diamonding these times, trying to just to beat Hamilton. I also try to beat him as much as possible. So even when I got the diamond time, I go on and try to get the maximum out of every challenge for me. And when I'm done with this, I will upload the whole thing. I don't know, maybe I will, if you ask for it, maybe I'll do some more detailed guides on how to achieve those times. I know there are already some good guides out there. For example, on Willow Springs, the guide from Key helped me a lot, and maybe I can do something similar to, just to help people to improve their lap times and not get frustrated so fast because they don't know how to get gold or the Hamilton times. And yeah, from what I did so far, there's, apart from the Willow time, there's always a lot of time left on track where you can be faster than Hamilton. So Willow is the only one where I think you really need a perfect lap to gold this thing, and not to gold to get a diamond. And all the others, you can make mistakes, bigger mistakes on some tracks, smaller mistakes on other tracks, but you never need to be that perfect again. So, one corner left. And here's the next victory. Yeah, X-Square in GT6, those seasonal events, they were really good to make some money. And I think that's also some mechanic to the game they could implement again. It doesn't need to be a Hamilton challenge, just again those seasonal events or something like this, time trials, or maybe some small missions. Yeah, some time trials or small missions where you get a good payout for golding them. And yeah, they can try different can try to make it hard, or even hard like the Hamilton challenge from time to time, so they can experiment with that. So how fast should a gold lap time be for most players, so they are, so even the top guys need some time to get it, and also the lower players don't get frustrated because of it. So if you do this on regular time schedule, you can experiment a lot with that. Norbert, good time. Like I said, I was on a low 823, but from my sector times, but didn't get them together in one lap. Thanks guys, yeah, nice result, but boring race again, so I think today is a day to talk a little more. Not only to keep me awake, also to keep you guys awake. There's so much time, so we can check something from the Hamilton challenge. Norbert, what's with you? You're in the next race with us? So someone mentioned the Mick Hizar challenge. Let's see if we did better on this one. Yes, he did. But this is only my second account. So on the other account I had a 11.1.9. So this would be put somewhere around here. So faster than lightning. So even the TR lightning challenge wouldn't be impossible if you give him little time and only 3 tries maybe. Oh, that's what I would like to see. Hollow 1 on P1 on the Willow Springs challenge. That's really cool because I've met this guy 10 years ago on GT Academy in Silverstone, and yeah, I think we had a really good time there. Talked to him because he was the one who made me to get this good. So when I started to play Gran Turismo more than a casual player, it was when GT4 was out, and I tried to get better and better, and there was this huge database on the Gran Turismo Racing Point where Hollow 1 had the record on each gold license test, which was in this database with like 200 people putting their times into this all manually because there wasn't any internet connection for the game so far. And he had #1 time on each track, on each combo, on each license test. And I downloaded his laps with a max drive action replay system, put them on my memory card and followed his ghost. And yeah, that was the thing where I learned all the basics about the line and everything that matters in Gran Turismo. And it was cool to meet this guy in 2010, so like 5 or 6 years later after I started to chase his ghost replays. And yeah, then I met this guy and it was really cool. So he was something like my childhood hero. X square, yeah, that's a good point. Maybe we can do this. Look at this leaderboard. So I think we'll get some challenge. during the next races. Steve Gaming, great time, Power Booster also. So that's exactly the time where I see a, yeah, not perfect but nearly perfect lap for me so far. I think the Hemi-chan nick is, it's intended. Don't know who's behind this. Yeah, Super GT also have some great stuff on his challenge. Watched a lot of his videos when I got the time. And what I really like is I don't know when or on which level he was when I saw his first streams, but he improved so well in this game, he developed so good. At this point today, I think it's even hard for me to beat him on some times or on some combos. I think some months ago I was ahead of him most of the time when we raced, and I've met him in some races and beaten him, but when I saw his stream for the Hamilton challenges and he was so freaking fast on doing all of them on Diamond, he was much faster than what I'm able to do, so he's quite good in getting used to a car really fast, what I'm really not. I need my time to get used to the car, but he's really good at that. Yeah, Norbert, nice to see you guys here. Now we get some real challenge on this one. Yeah, Norbert, Steve was in this chat too. Don't know if he's still watching the stream or if he's only racing now. Look at this guy on P16, Bumblecam Bob. Yeah, that's would be some good nick for me. Nearly 15 years of bumper cam. Hi Johnny Saunders. So let's have a nice and clean race. I hope this one gets super close and super exciting for everyone who's watching. See you, Muffin Man. No problem, just try to win this thing and you'll keep your 75,000. What a start from those two before. Oh, got disconnected. Oh my god. So sorry for you, Norbert. So let's see if we can get Steve Gaming. We need to get within those 1.2 seconds for the slipstream. Ah. Just pushed too hard, but seems like he hadn't yeah, perfect go on this corner also. Ah, that was a bad exit, but his wasn't better. So we're still 1.9 seconds behind him. So half a second to go before the big straight. Ah, no, too far. I think that's another penalty. Yep. Ah, no, this is pushed a little too hard. Ah, this penalty really hurts. Because we were so close. Now just look how much we will lose because of this half a second penalty. We're with close to 2 seconds in the penalty zone. So half a second. One second. .5 seconds. So those penalties, they hurt so much on the Nordschleife. So this is half a second penalty is 2 seconds you lose on the track. So 4.5 seconds. Let's see if we are faster on the track than he is. Oh, he's off, he's off. And also has a penalty. "5 seconds penalty, oh my god. This kills you, such a penalty for just leaving track. I think he maybe touched the barriers somewhere. Because I don't know why to get a 5-second penalty just for shortcutting. That's more the kind of intense racing I like. Even I know he has this penalty, but I try to beat him on the track, no matter if he gets the penalty or not. Because I like this wheel-to-wheel racing much more than just driving for your own with a decent gap. Ah, this corner is really dangerous. Yeah. Got some dirty tires. Steve fighting with all he has. I think this 5-second penalty will cost him about 8 to 10 seconds. really unlucky yeah, race for him. Would have been better if he didn't had this penalty and we had a nice fight now on the final straight. Yeah, he's down to 4th place, like I said. It costs about 10 seconds. Whilst my brake balance is actually 0 at the moment. I haven't changed this. Don't know if there's a faster setting. Yeah, I love the penalty system too. Okay, so let's go for another one. We got some competition now. Hope Norbert, you'll be back for the next race. Yeah, no, but I know this. I had the same when I was close to the 75k. I was always somewhere between 68 and 73, and then I lost 2k points because one mistake, one disconnect or something, and I had to win like 20 races just to get to the same point and get knocked off from the first corner and do it all over again. It was so frustrating, and the reason why it took me so long to reach the cap. Yeah, and that's also the reason why why the only races in lobbies are for time trials on my main account. Even if it's a combo which fits me quite good, it's you can't be 100% sure to win the thing because of the disconnects and all the stuff. So I think they should just release this cap, let everyone go for his real points, and if a Mikizal got 100k points, that's no problem, because if there's one bad race he will lose a lot, and so I think it's better than this cap. So guys, I'm back. Sorry for the silence. So I hope none of you fall asleep. Last race was by far the most exciting for today. So for you to watch the most exciting. Yeah, mileage exchange. I don't know when it was the last time that I checked this. Maybe they should introduce some new things into this. Because why should I exchange my miles against one of, let's say, 5 cars which come over and over again? This was cool at the beginning when you didn't have those safety cars, etc. Maybe they can just make some special livery cars or stuff like this. They don't need to program a whole new car. Would be cool just to get some special editions or things like this. Or maybe they can even introduce something completely new. Yeah, X Square, you can collect them all, but you can also put your own livery on them. And here we go again. Norbert and Steve Gaming are here again. Ah, okay, didn't know that you can't match those paints. RS Gaming, I hate it when there's the roulette and you got two of the old-timer 15 or 20 million cars and you get the Daihatsu Copen or something like this. But it's the same for me most of the time. I get the cheapest car from the roulette. So when there's Group 1, one of the old timers, and yeah, let's say something like the Bugatti and some super cheap BMW or Toyota or Honda, and I get the cheapest car. RHD, ich glaube, ich habe es vorhin schon mal erwähnt, Jahrgang 90, also kurz vor der 30. I think this daily roulette, it's a stupid idea. Don't know why, but when you play this game for like 2 years and you've pretty much every car like 4 or 5 times, what's the point of the daily roulette? I don't know why I suck so much on the first corner. Always 2 seconds behind those leaders. Hope this guy behind us won't attack us. Because this would cost us a lot of time. what a fight in front of us. Now let's make this a nice triple threat match. Oh, and power booster's off track. That's a chance for us. This was the gap we needed. So now let's see if we can defend this lead. Don't think we can get out of the slipstream. I think there should be a better way through the carousel, but I haven't figured out which one. This one is much more intense than the last races. What a head-to-head battle. I wish I had VR now and could watch to the right. Or there's the third guy also behind us. Ah, no. One slight touch. This was close racing, maybe a little too close. But this was just a normal racing incident. No big deal. And we're already behind him again. Seems like Steve slowed down a bit. Thank you, Steve. Oh, he lost his car. What happened? So really unlucky race again for Steve Gaming and for Norbert alias Power Booster. Now I have to try to hold this gap against Scorpion, but he's in a slipstream, gaining a lot of time, especially on this part of the track. We're on the back straight and he's in slipstream range, so this will give him a couple of tenths. This was some bad braking. I think braking point was okay, but I released brake too early. Started to slide at the exit of the corner. Second gear through the carousel is dangerous, I think. Third gear is better, but seems to be also not perfect. Gap isn't big enough yet. Need to get a couple of attempts to make sure he won't get us on the straight. So Goody doesn't have slipstream, I think. Or does he? Is this so strong, slipstream? Because he's more than 1.5 seconds behind us. He's catching up really fast. Even we're on full throttle. Oh. This last braking point wasn't so good. 8:27, good second lap. Okay, I think this was really fun race. Too bad for Steve Gaming and Power Booster, they had some bad luck. Rest in peace, Power Boosters DR. I think I'll save this replay. Because this one move, this was crazy. think this move is one for the Shiryu GT moment. Yeah, Norbert. It's not that easy. Ja, Steve, bin mir nicht ganz sicher, ob wer da jetzt schuld war. Also irgendwie ist mir der Platz ausgegangen. Aber schönes Rennen. Okay, I hope you two are back for another race, because this will be the last one for me today. Good, Norbert. I hope this one will be better for you and we can have some real challenge, some real battle. Yeah, 6 minutes, that's good for a cigarette. No hurry. Antomix, yeah, I think it's a cool race when you got some equal drivers in there. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, also can be boring. So I feel handling of the car is good, but race, yeah, we didn't have the best races today. So a lot of victories, but not that super entertaining races. No, but yeah, you're from the Netherlands, so I know what you're talking about. Hi, Mr. Snamir. Greetings back to Poland. So, 2 minutes to go. I think this was a pretty relaxed afternoon to evening today. Races weren't that intense like last week or the week before. So pretty relaxing to stream. Maybe sometimes a bit boring, but yeah. It's not because of me, it's because of the combos. And we have to deal with whatever polyphony gives to us, so at least I scored some good positions and I think I gained some DR on this account. Let's see how our bar looks like. Yeah, that's somewhere, don't know, 68, maybe 68k. So last race for today starts in a couple of seconds. I hope to see Steve Gaming and Power Booster again in the lobby. Yep, Norbert, let's do this again. And the top 3 are back. Two beat drivers in the lobby, so again pretty weak, let's say weak lobby. Also the top 3 are super fast. So first one is out before the race even started. So let's get ready for some great racing close fights. I hope a victory for us. So let's try to get a good start. I think the start was quite okay this time. We're in the slipstream range, and we're getting closer to those two. Oh no, 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 no. This was close. Braked a little too early, realized this and tried to release the brake, and then I realized, oh my god, I'm too fast for the corner. pretty close racing, all three on the same level. No opportunities for overtaking so far, but still nice to race here. Oh, no, no, no. So we're on the Döttinger Höhe, the long straight. Let's see if we can get at least one of them. Steve Gaming 1 second ahead, but we're catching up. And he made a mistake. We're through. And Steve is also gone. And we are out of the slipstream range. Now we need a perfect lap to keep this gap. And yeah, don't let him come into the slipstream. Oh no, 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 no. This wasn't good. He gained 2 temps here. Ah, why is this thing so understeering? No, 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 he's getting too close. Just 2 small mistakes and it's nearly in the slipstream range. And he had a good exit onto the straight. Ah, damn it, he's catching up. No good exit from the carousel. Tending to overpace. This was close to a penalty. Let's see if this little trick works. He's a bit too far. Need a really good exit here. I think I miscalculated this whole thing. I tried to make it look like a mistake on the small carousel, just to let him pass and go behind him with half a second gap. But it was a bit too far. Oh my god, where is he going? This is so close. And we are in front. Yeah. And yeah. 16:57, that's a great final time. Okay, this is the lesson for today. If you're first on the straight on the final lap, you'll lose this. This is something I already learned back in the days of Gran Turismo 5, when I had my first online races on the Nordschleife. And you see, this still works. So it wasn't, I thought it wasn't perfect because the gap was really big, like almost a second. I planned to do this and get half a second behind him into the straight, but it looks like it worked. Yeah, no, but nice one. You're carrying me around this track. X square, yes, that's the frog at the ring. Or let's call it a soccer. Whatever you want. By the way, this was the same, nearly the same maneuver I did at the GT Academy final, on the final lap. So I also, I don't know, oh, no, I think I passed him twice on the straight in this physics build. Can't remember it, but it was quite similar. So yeah, you see, that's a good strategy for the ring. And this last race was really good. I think it was the most entertaining one of today. So good one to end with. X square, yes, I did understeer there on purpose. Didn't make this perfect. I think there's a better way where I can get some better exit speed. But you saw at the end it worked. No, I didn't save the replay. I saved the replay of the race before, where I had this nice overtaking of two cars. Yeah, thanks Norbert for the great race. Enjoyed those races, even you had a bit of bad luck. Hope you will do better throughout But thank you for the great races. And also thank you to everyone else who watched the stream. Hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you will come back for next week and the new online races part 50 million, whatever. I hope with some combos we didn't see already, but I don't think we will get this. So see you guys, and have a good afternoon, have a good evening, and yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.